It's also got my long wave ultrasound machine on top of it. As you can see, it's got an on-off button here. If you can see it here, I've got it on. That's your on-off button. I've obviously got it into the mains. It's got two jacks at the front there, but you put in your two little jacks there, and then it's got a 15-minute cycle. You put it in, and this here will last 15 minutes. You've obviously got at the back, if you can see, it's got a door here. Maybe hard to see, but a door there that you open. You can see it there. That's the door, and you can load it in from the back. That's it there, and it's got two little clips on the side. I know it's awkward to see because it's not that good, but you got two little clips, and that's it. You might not have seen much of that. So that's it here. That's the long wave ultrasound McBean that I've got, that I do. My head's there, I always keep it wrapped up because I don't like to get it damaged. And there's the hazel and witch thing that I use for ultrasound, but you don't need it on a long wave, but I always put a little bit on. So that's it there, going testing. But you also have a door on the front. If you can see here, that is there, you put the head, and obviously that's it, as you can see, opens up. But what I do, which I'll show you in the video in a minute, is I have a little hook here, and I have the greyhound in this, and I'll show you, because it's a lot easier. So I'll just try and pause this for now. One I made earlier, as they say. Here's little Pammy. Now Pam's quite small, she's not very high, she's only 23 kilos, so obviously she's a little titch. There she is. But what I do is, there's an old girl, 4-year-old. I have like a little lead here. That's what I do anyhow. It just wrap round here, wrap round a little metal peg there, and it just keeps them there from sitting down in the box. Now you don't have to do that, but I just find it easier because there's a lot of the times I'm not here. I've got to go back in the house, sort things out, and I leave Pam or Shifty or Hannah or Amy in the box. There's only Rory that I really have to stay with because he doesn't really like it. But there's old Pammy there, look at her. She's actually quite good in the box. She stays there, and she stays there well. So as you can see, it's all working there, and you can see it here, all working. That's what's on my coat at the top. You've got like a reader here, which you have, and you put it on the side, and it tells you that everything's working and that, and you can do it on both sides. Your reader, that thing there, obviously with nothing there because it's not near the box but near the magnetic coils. But so you have that there reader, and that tells you when that it is working, and obviously you can do it both sides. Now sometimes I have a snug box like this, and sometimes I have it at an angle, and so I can get at both sides just to do the readings. But there she is, all little Pammy in the snug box there now, and there she is there. She loves it in there. She's a good little girl. Eh? There she is. So just put this on hold for a minute. This later, I've moved the snug box slightly across so you can see it at an angle, because sometimes I have it like this at an angle, and sometimes I don't. But there's old Pammy. She likes it in there. She doesn't mind. But if we come along, here's the reader again. I'll put it on. See, nothing there. And then there we are. You can hear it there. Obviously it's quite dark here, but you can see the reader there going, showing that there's a magnetic field. There's 4 coils in both sides. There we are, that one's a big one. Loads of reading there. Look at that bell. That's what you want. That's what you want. Eh? Look at that. Eh? So here we found, I think there's 4 coils in both sides, 4 big coils, and that's mainly what it is. And basically, yeah, she is, she's happy. But she'll get a treat when she gets in, treat when she gets out, and she's alright. You just got to reassure them as well. It's like anything, they need to get used to it, you know what I mean? But they see the little marks there, old Hannah, that one there, she likes to have a little nibble of the teeth on there, so there's a little mark. So normally I put a muzzle on her, because I don't want it damaged, but she's going to get rehomed. So there it is, Bam's alright, and the box is working fine. You can see it there, all working fine. It's on a 15-minute cycle. You've got your on off. So you start and you stop, you can stop it anytime you want. You've got to stop there, that's a McBean. And also there's your long wave ultrasound, which is a great bit of kit. It is lovely. It does take about 30 seconds to warm up. You should really put it on 2-3 minutes first to warm up before you use it, and then if you're using it as a 5-minute cycle, put it on 6, because it takes about 30 seconds for the head to warm up. And after about an hour, leave it for half an hour to cool down, because the head does get quite warm and you shouldn't get it too warm. So after an hour, just leave it for half an hour and then you're fine to go back again. So there she is, she's a little tit-jack girl, look at her. She's tiny. So I'll just leave that there, and that's Pam in the old snug box.